No, I'm gonna record it as well. Okay, now we're recording. And we're live. Alright. Hopefully the audio is good. I'll have to wait for some people to roll in. Ooh. I'm gonna pull it up on this. Oh yeah, Chris is here. Chris! Come on in, buddy. We are live now. Hopefully the audio is good. It looks like we're peeking out pretty good.
Do you want these moved or where they're going to stay?
Ah, you're good. I'm just gonna pull it up on here. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. We are live. We're just waiting for people to roll in, waiting for everything to connect up. This is our second live event. We should be on Facebook as well for everybody watching. Yes, we are. I'm just checking on my computer here. Let me know how the audio levels are and everything like that. Got some guys watching in on Facebook. What's going on, guys? YouTube, we're rolling in. Hit us with the questions.
Did you enable the chat?
Yeah, the chat is on, but I'll put a show on here. Messing with some new software here tonight, guys. I'll just pull the chat up on my laptop here. Oh, there it goes. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? The comments are rolling in now. We seem to be working.
Tight squeeze in there.
Yeah, we ran all four of us. Look at
Oh,
us.
that's
We're all
Beef.
here today. That is Beef. What's up, Beef?
Beef, you could have came tonight.
I know, we should have had. We got to get you on the show here, Beef.
Yeah, I would have squeezed you in here.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming and joining us today, guys. We're just doing question and answer. I got Facebook pulled up here and YouTube, checking out the comments. Today we're just answering questions and see what pops up. News-wise, I think our next race is January Jam on-road.
Yep, Sunday.
Sunday. We are expecting a little weather Saturday, but we're still planning on being here if you want to come down. Probably going to be bashing around in the parking lot, having some fun with that.
Bring your shovel.
Bring your shovel. Yeah.
Max is in the parking.
Salt bag donations.
Yeah, gonna try to get my Mojave ready, so that should be cool. What else we got for events?
Chuggy.
What about it?
Chuggy.
Camera trucking.
Monster truck event coming up on
When's Monster Trucks?
March 5th.
Monster Trucks March 5th. Shout out to the New York guys. What's that? The Monster Truck Challenge, right? Check those guys out on Facebook. Oh, it's John. What's up, John? Oh, he's got a special treat for us for the YouTube channel. I'm not going to spill too much, but he said in the comments there, Optimus is coming Saturday. So I'll let you guys decide. So stay tuned for that video. I've been excited for that one. That should be pretty awesome. Optimus. How do I pull up the comments?
I've seen Optimus. It's pretty good.
It's pretty rad. I
You
can't
brought
wait.
it the other night.
Can't wait to see it. Oh, I got sound on here. There we go.
Wait a minute. So,
What's up, Jim Lanigan? He's on Facebook.
oh, hey, Jim.
What's
Hey,
up?
Jim.
Somebody explain that to
Jimmy.
me. Optimus?
Are you serious?
I can't explain it to you without
You'll have to come
spoiling.
down and see it.
Explain it to you after.
It's gonna be awesome.
Or
So
off air.
that's this Saturday.
This Saturday, yeah. John said he'd come here no matter what. He's got a Subaru.
He's got that Super Outback. He said he
He'll
goes
do anything.
freezing rain, dirt, snow, desert.
Hope he
doesn't
doesn't have
matter.
to work that day. He might be a little cranky if he comes in.
Um,
Got Saturday off?
he's calling out now. He's calling out. How's those audio levels, guys? By the way, we had trouble with that last time. It looks like we're doing all right, but drop me a comment. Let me know.
Oh yeah, last time was a little low. They said.
Yeah, it was a little low, but I've been tweaking with that this afternoon.
Turner says that we're not live on YouTube yet. Are any of you guys in the chat on YouTube, or are you all on Facebook?
We should be live on
No,
YouTube. It says
Lanigan
there's
said
8
we
people
was
watching.
live.
No, that was Facebook.
Oh,
Let me check it out, Turner.
Looks like the casting couch over there. Yeah, with a key difference being none of us have authority or power. So, Chris kind of does.
Yeah,
Checking out
Chris
the
does.
YouTube situation now.
it said it went live.
It says we got 9 people watching on YouTube,
Yeah.
so I don't know what Turner's on about.
And you see that little live thing right there.
It's all good. Keep rolling. What do we got for events coming up otherwise after we have the minis, the nationals, I know that much. January Jam,
19th.
February freezer action coming up after that in mid-February. I think he started working on the schedule for the off-road stuff.
I did, but
Um,
the first season
we
over, I
gotta
ended up
change
changed
it.
already.
Ended up
Really?
being Easter Sunday by accident, so.
What's the problem?
No, it's the same.
Yeah, I'm getting a
box
couple
cover
texts here
is
saying
on the same
Facebook's
day.
not going on, or YouTube for some reason.
Yeah, that's what Turner was saying.
It's on here. I don't know. I got YouTube up on my phone there, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Refresh it.
I don't know. I got it live on YouTube here, guys. So whoever's calling in and texting me about that one, it's it's live there. Go to the channel, I guess. Check it out.
Yeah, Rick says live on YouTube.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Beef says he's on YouTube.
Oh, it might be because it didn't connect to the scheduled event for some reason. I see where you guys have it here.
Oh.
That's interesting.
So maybe just
I'm gonna get rid of that.
okay.
Sunday's a point series race too.
So just go about for the guys watching on Facebook and want to go to YouTube. Just go to the YouTube channel RC Madness, and then we should be live on there. Yeah, there's Turner. All right, thank you guys. It didn't connect to the event for some reason. Like I said, new software, so we're checking that out. So roll in with some questions. I got the schedule pulled up here, so I'm gonna check that out real quick. Like I said, we got on road January Jam this Sunday. We got off-road Winter Series race number 7. That is January 30th. And then we kick over to the freezer in February. We're already almost done with January. It's been crazy.
Yeah, no
February 12th, oval race. The 13th will be a number 8 of the Winter Series. And then we got the freezer off-road race the 20th of February. So that's... And then, the Monster Truck Challenge we were talking about, that is March 5th. RCM,
So
the Monster Truck.
race that night.
No oval race for that night if my oval crew is watching. But the Monster Trucks will be here. Those trucks are pretty sweet, guys. I got to talk to them about doing a podcast on the Monster Trucks, too, because those things are really cool.
Yep.
But yeah, if you guys got any questions, let us know. We got joining us. Plans to make, what does that say?
Indoor dirt track.
That's probably not going to happen. I mean...
Making what?
An indoor dirt track.
Yeah.
It's bad enough the outside one where we can use a bunch of big equipment, let alone being able to rebuild one inside.
By hand.
Unless about 100 of you want to show up with shovels to change it. But yeah, probably not inside. It's quite a mess. Chris, what's up, buddy? We got to do, I talked to Cody about doing a drag racing podcast too. I'd like to have you guys come down if you want to chat about that. I think we were about 2 weeks out on the drag racing one. If you want to hit me up about that one, I'd like to have you guys involved as well. Cody's coming down. We talk about that. I think we have the drag schedule kind of set up, don't we?
Well, the dates that they wanted, yeah.
So they have set up some dates to come use our course or our drag strip, I guess. I think we posted those on Facebook. They're under events, yeah. On the events page on Facebook. So check that out. They usually do I think is it going to be Saturdays primarily?
Sundays.
Oh, it's Sundays?
So
Practice
Saturdays.
Saturdays?
Test and tune. I got to talk to them about it, but plan on doing like test and tune like we always do on Saturday. Set it up the tree at 11. They can use it all day if they want to do a fun race at the end of the day, whatever.
Gotcha.
I was going to talk to them about getting people to sign up on Saturday.
Yeah.
So the Sunday events start on time. That's the biggest problem that I saw from the outside looking in last year. They did one event that was awesome last year. It ran really smooth. The biggest thing is getting people to communicate, starting on time, because they want to add like a few more classes. They're talking about bracket racing, the gassers. They're talking about
Yeah. This is why we got to have them come on the show.
13.5. So they've been doing a podcast, I believe, on that.
Oh,
Chris
have
has been
they?
doing on Facebook Live. They've been doing a chat between the groups of the guys. So
Oh, I
I'll have to get them
I'll have to
together
get involved with that.
and get on the same page. But biggest thing I can see is get people to sign up either the day before or
Chris, in the
know,
comments,
they're
throw
gonna
up,
start it.
if you got the ability to throw up a link to the Facebook group you guys are doing, go ahead and do that. So we can get that out there. If you have the ability to do so. If not, hit me up and I'll throw a link on to our page.
Do they have four-wheel drive?
Turner
cars?
says you look mad, by the way.
I always look mad. This is my default setting.
They
They
what?
did a little bit last
How's your
year. We
knee?
weren't really doing that.
Four-wheel drive drag
A
cars.
couple times.
Four-wheel drive drag? I don't know. We'll probably. I would assume we'll talk about
that
all
would be
classes,
dope.
all the classes and stuff if we have them on the show.
They just-
I saw a question in there.
Tyler Stratton trying to leech some knowledge.
What's the biggest factors? Your motor decision.
Shots fired.
The biggest stock car faster spec 2-wheel and 4-wheel. I was just throwing a jab at him.
Consistency.
You know the answer. He's crazy. Be consistent. Don't crash. Crashing is probably the biggest thing when it
Oh
comes
no,
to stock racing.
he means physically faster.
What?
Not how do you run better. but how do you make your car in a straight line faster? He and I have been going back and forth about this because everybody's filling his head with, well, you got to buy this, you got to buy this, you got to buy this, and
Practice. 100%. Practice.
the fastest mod is not ending up upside down.
Yeah, but not only that, it's all tuning too. You got to tune your car to go straight.
He went there. I did go there.
You know what I mean? Because like even the fastest
Damn,
guys,
you went there.
the fastest guys, they spend like a ton of time tuning their cars and making sure they go straight.
Tyler Stratton, stop running smoked motor company motors.
Racing.
Oh my God, Stratton needs an outlaw motor. No, he does not.
We're talking about everything.
He
right?
is not slow enough where an outlaw motor is justified because they are significantly faster. Significantly.
Yeah. Bracket racing. There will be 4x4 drags at our racers. Will be bracket. Okay, so that's Chris saying he's doing 4-wheel drive. So
Oh, he is?
yep.
Okay.
I would assume he's gonna do it.
So what would the platform be? Like a 4-wheel slash?
Well, I seen some people do X-rays.
Chris, Johnny,
Do they
Tamiya.
do those for
Like the 4-wheel buggy?
No.
I'm probably saying
the
that wrong. I'm
onward
sorry.
car. I
Oh,
see people
oh,
drag
oh,
those. They put foam tires
I'll pull
on
up a
those.
picture after.
Huh?
And then the
I'm not saying his name.
what are they called? Hibacho, whatever. Those 4-wheel drive.
Hibachi.
No, not hibachi.
I love hibachis.
Yes,
They
those.
take the onion and they stack
That's
it
what
up.
Brian had, right?
Yeah, they make those 4-wheel.
Shout out to Brian if he's watching. I haven't seen you in a minute. Where did you fall off of? He's young.
SCT base. Yeah, okay.
Oh, well, it's a short course. 4-wheel drive.
Wait a minute.
Read that one.
I need an explanation. So you're saying the last comment?
Yeah.
Well, that's not.
Hell of a topic, especially with Tekin directly calling out R1 less than 4 hours ago with their 13.5 motors.
What happened there?
Somebody please give us the download on that. I know that R1 has gotten...
They got beef?
Well, they've had... There were questions in the European sanctioning bodies about their stock motors being like borderline stock. I think they had to like revisit one of their certifications or something. So
Justin, are you still there? You throwing a comment up? Jeez. What do they got you in a holding cell? Just now, commenting in the group here on Facebook said, "Get me out of here."
what?
What the heck are they doing to you?
Where is he at?
Is it
You
consensual?
had an appointment.
Oh, I thought he was here.
That's all I'm going to say live, though.
Oh.
Was nothing.
No, I'm apparently out of that loop. He didn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
come today.
Chris is upset he
Cut-
wasn't involved with that
Cut
one.
his truck.
Uh-oh.
Truck didn't start. No call. No show.
Airing out some RC Madness laundry.
Posted on Madness page a couple minutes ago. What was posted? On the Racers page or our page? Because I posted everything left today on our page.
Uh-oh.
R1 posted 13.5 with 10.5 internals on Facebook this afternoon. Gnarly Charlie. Interesting. Like the company Tekin put a 10.5 guts in a 13.5? Is that what we're saying?
No, I think they're saying that Tekin called out R1 for doing that. That's how I'm interpreting that. I don't know how you could do that thinking you could get away with it.
I mean,
So, can we talk about the Corrali motor for a second?
yeah, go for it. Well, you tested a couple motors. Talk
Well,
about it, yeah.
Right. So a sidebar, if anybody has interest in us doing a podcast on motors specifically and tuning and all that stuff, talk to this guy. Because,
Talk to me about motors.
Which guy?
Talk to you about motors.
well, I mean, Tyler.
I
But,
just have Tyler do mine.
right. So Tyler handed me a Tekin Gen 4 Spec R Toyo Chinkadera, whatever.
Toyo chicken.
And he also handed me a Corrali Vulcan spec, Nanu, and said, because he had blown up his Trinity motor for reasons unknown.
Oh, that's the one that's still in there.
So,
Corrali.
so he gave me these two motors and said, dyno them, let me know which one is the winner, put it in my car. Cool.
Yeah.
The Corrali, I am 99.9% sure, is a 21.5 that was mislabeled as a 17.5. The stator had higher resistance on all three phases than any 17.5 I've ever looked at. It has a weak rotor, and it made more torque than any 17.5 I've run, with the exception of the Phantom Outlaw. There's no way that is a real 17.5, and it didn't want RPM. It topped out at like 17,000 RPM, no matter the timing. So that's a 21.5. So talking about the R1 motor going the other way, there's no way they could put a 10.5 stator in a 13.5 and be like, oh, this is legit. This is perfectly legal because it would show up in the data way clearly.
But did it happen just to one motor, or did it happen to a bunch of their motors? Because it could happen to.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Where-
Okay.
Where was it posted anyway?
If I can see it
I don't even know
happen.
what we're talking about, so about the loop for some.
Where was it? Where was it posted on our racers? Our page or just their page?
They said
Oh.
it was.
Who brought it up?
Oh, well, here we go.
Jim says the R1 Outlaw drag is 10.5 inside. Well, that may well be
All right,
because
guys.
it's an outlaw at that point. So I don't think the same rules apply.
Looks like Andrew Bishop got a post here. We pulled it up.
Still would have to be a 13.5, no?
It is labeled as a 13.5. Did somebody rebuild it with a 10.5? It looks like.
No, that epoxy is.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how they come.
No, anyway. Oh well.
I want to be clear. An outlaw motor
Yeah,
is
I found it.
an outlaw motor is going to have thicker copper windings. So it may measure the same as a 10.5 because it will have lower resistance. So I'd love to see the data behind that and why guys are saying that.
But yeah, to answer whatever question was on the page, it's an outlaw motor, so technically not illegal. Not
Yeah.
legal.
No, in
Either
drag
way.
racing, they run those outlaws.
Well, drag. I thought we were talking on the track here.
Oh.
If we're talking drag racing, that's a different game.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't run outlaws.
Got another question
carpet.
here.
Right.
We do. This is on Facebook. Do you race monster trucks on the dirt track in the summer? And if it's a good basher to drive, my house could bring to the race once in a while. What's a good basher? We don't race monster trucks. The closest that they race is when the RC Monster Truck Challenge comes and set up their own course. Those are the true monster trucks. As far as monster trucks, as far as like X Maxes and Maxes, we don't have any organized racing for those. If you did get a group of guys to run them, we definitely would. But I'd say the closest we actually race to a truck like that is Truggy on Friday nights. But we have, have we officially scheduled the bash thing yet, or we're still working on that? Towards the beginning of the year, or beginning of springtime, we're going to have the bash event where we're going to be ripping monster trucks on it all day, though. So stay tuned for that one. We're still working out the summer schedule now.
Thought it was going to be the 14th.
14th is what we're looking at.
Well, the week before the opener, but the opener is different now. So.
Right. We may be rearranging our opening day, so we have to rethink the bashing day on that one. But
Basher equals short course. LOL. That's funny. Bob, I did run an outlaw motor.
Justin's saying he's going to build a dedicated bashing area as well this summer. So we'll have something set up in the back.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then aside from having the actual bashing day as well. So that'd be cool.
Send it Sundays.
Right.
We're supposed to have a long jump.
We will build the long jump.
That'll be fun to watch.
If we build it, they will come.
Definitely.
Looks like a yeah, it does.
Saw Gnarly Charlie said hi. What's going on, Charlie? See you soon, man.
Charlie been working.
Yep. Good for you.
Yeah, we're really fired up about this R1 today.
I mean, this hobby does love scandal.
What truggy do I recommend? I personally run the Techno truggy, but we do have a pretty good group of guys running Serpent. But the Techno crew has surpassed the Serpent crew this summer, so you can let Justin tear the comments apart on Facebook for that one, but Techno is what's up.
Well, the reason Techno does so
the
good.
Wolsey one's pretty good too.
It's all about that Techno.
Technos run better on like bumpy, like non.
I drove that thing all summer and I passed it around to a bunch of people and the thing never broke.
That's what I'm saying. It's a better built truck.
I think it's broken in the back room right now.
That's because Cam broke it because he drives like a hot rod.
Oh.
If I could, I can't even drive that close. Oh, there's Justin. I was
Truggy's awesome.
I was waiting for Justin to chime in. Yeah, we did go there because Techno is better, and you should have been here. So what do you want me to tell you? You and John can be over in the Serpent tent by yourself when the rest of us will be under our Techno tent.
Yeah, there's Dean.
Dean joining us.
They do have a nice.
What's going on, Sniffles?
They do
Dean.
have a nice serpent tent. So.
Dean's chiming in. We got to do a mini bit. Olin brought his mini. He's been carrying this thing around like a dog in a purse for the last 3 weeks.
The thing is sick.
Oh, do the shout. Did you say about the mini mats? If you buy a buggy, you get the entry.
Oh, the mini nets. Well, I'll let you do it. You're here. What are you telling me to say?
You're better at it than I am.
Come on, you're the man on the mic.
If you buy a mini B or a mini T ready to run right now through March
19th.
19th, you get the entry for the race. So
Oof.
that should be incentive for like everybody that has a 10 scale buggy to go out and buy one and make this a big event. We want it to be big.
It's
I mean,
a mini T
for the price
mini B.
of a mini B and a mini T, Justin Allen, it's the price of the chassis you bought on that Serpent. So just come down and buy one. We only have a limited amount. We bought every one that they had, and we only have, I don't know how many left, but there's not that many left. So if you want to do it, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a whole weekend. I'm trying to get Alex Valdez. I don't know if you're out there, Alex, but I asked him to come call the event because we need Alex here, but he didn't get back to me yet, but I'm hoping he comes out, and it's going to be fun. Also, on a side note, that's the deal for the race, but we have the roller, and I believe there's like a $30 off coupon on that right now. I don't know how that works, but
I think that's through like
it's through Horizon.
till like February 6th.
Till
though.
February
that one doesn't go as
6th.
long.
So that's the short thing.
So hurry down.
If you want to get a roller, we did get some 6,000 kV dynamite motors. I think there's like 18 of them. Not that many. You want to build one?
Not that many.
Might as well come down tonight, but we're closed, so you can't come down tonight. But you can come down tomorrow.
So there was a comment in the chat. Somebody asked, Mini B or Mini T?
Both.
Now, okay.
A mini B or a mini T.
So someone is, yeah, so I knew that Chris would say
they buy
both.
one or the other.
They're saying,
They get their entry to the race.
no,
If they
there's,
buy two, I'll give them both entries. How's that? How
right,
about that?
but from, I think the gist of the
Just
question
tell me.
was preference.
Oh.
Which would you
I would
recommend?
definitely get both.
I was gonna say both.
100%. If you're coming for the weekend, we're going to get people like Zach Berry.
He's gonna
You out there, Zach?
J Concept joined.
Got to run every single class.
Dean picks up the
You should be
phone and
running
he's like,
box
When you tap the
stock.
table, it's really
You
loud.
should be running modified. You should be running four-wheel drive. You should be running them all.
He's just getting pumped over there.
Whole
Dude,
weekend.
Judge Marcy.
I'm just saying.
Which one would you get?
That was me hitting the table.
I don't know. They're both honestly pretty fun to drive. The buggy,
They are.
they handle a little bit different, but they're both fun. I mean, you
The
can't-
buggy-
you
the
can go
buggy-
wrong either way.
I would say the buggy is probably the easier of the two because it's a little bit longer.
Who's asking that question?
That was a little while ago, so I'm not sure who it was.
Well, basically, a two-wheel drive 10-scale buggy kit is about $400. So you could get both of them ready to run the same price. So you might as well get both of them and get a kit to build so you can start doing 10-scale also.
Shameless plug.
Let's see. Cody, I do believe we have the 3-turn motives still in stock.
I don't know. We just sent two out.
Although Chris just said he sent 2 out, so I will double check on that one for you. I didn't know
we
that.
do.
Olin had his car swaddled up like baby Jesus.
He's been carrying this
You
thing
mean
around, dude. I'm not,
this
I'm,
car
not,
right here?
I'm not even kidding you, man.
It's a good looking car.
It is. Wait till you see the body that I had painted for it.
Oh, I wonder who's asking about the
I went
Phoenix.
that special.
Let me guess, it's light blue with silver backing? Or did you actually go pro
Yeah, I'm
on
sure,
that?
that's-
Don't talk
I'm
to
sure
me.
it is.
Don't talk to you.
Jimmy's asking about his Phoenix?
I would imagine so.
Uh-oh.
He's using a screen name, so I don't know for sure.
Still didn't come in. Sorry, Jimmy.
Jimmy Town, I definitely got to talk to you about that one, but we will definitely be having some crawling events this summer. What's up, Ed? Good to see you, buddy. When are you gonna come down and race some more buggy? Come on, we lost you all the way to drag racing. You just full boat drag racer now. I thought you were gonna do a little buggy racing in the winter, but you ended up building 16 more drag cars. By the sounds of it,
Wait, didn't you do the point series a couple weeks ago?
Eddie,
No,
Robinson? No,
we miss Eddie.
I do miss Eddie. The buggy
Thought
buggy
I'd seen him
scene.
this winter, but
Love
I'm hanging out with Nick Automello and Sarah. I guess I haven't seen them either. So.
Oh yeah, shout out to them if they're listening.
I
Love-
guess he just stopped by, but he didn't race. That Sunday. That
Oh,
you
what's
called
up,
him out.
Dave?
Yeah, he stopped by.
Oh, okay.
Eddie's lost. He's lost.
Loving RC stuff. Gotta love Chris. Chris' answer is always just buy them all.
Just buy them all. Well, it's technically not a bad answer.
Yeah. You have more fun if you have more cars, right?
We stole him. You did steal Eddie, but he seems to have a good time.
Did the shot.
Chris looks taller. it's the chair's jacked up.
No, Olin's just short.
Chris's chair is lifted up and Olin's short.
Even though,
it's not lifted up.
What chair's?
even though we're the
I'm sitting
same
on the
Who's
floor.
calling me short?
I think this is our boy Jimmy.
Has he looked in the mirror lately? He's pretty short
Even,
too.
even our, Timing belt there, Poland.
Yeah,
Oh,
Turner's firing shots across the bow. It's doing better than your left leg, Sean.
Ooh.
I don't know where Sean Turner was on Sunday. The
I know.
trophy race.
He was on fire.
He was
on
hanging
Facebook.
Out, he was hanging out with Tyler P. Apparently, neither of them showed up on Sunday.
I showed up. I
You
just
was
didn't
there?
race.
You did show up late. And didn't
Showed up. I
race.
just didn't race.
There are.
It was just the cameo.
You could have made the
He was
second
just
round.
Could have made the second round.
He was just here hanging out. Just pulling it up here so I can see it.
Ah, there's Tom Bishop. Good to see you're still alive, Tom.
Hello, Tom.
How's North Carolina, Tom?
Oh,
Is that where he is?
I don't know.
You bringing that trailer with you, Tom? Thanks to you, I've been shopping mobile pit
Heard
spaces.
he's moving. That's the rumor.
spaces.
Seriously,
I
dude.
thought he was moving teams, but apparently he's moving his everything. Moving. Just packing
Period.
up. Moving.
Yep. So he's going to go down south and be slow for Losi.
Oh, competition.
He's going to be running 8 scale, I guess.
Competition got too. What's Andrew gonna do?
8 scale.
He couldn't keep the wheels on the A scale all summer.
Maybe Andrew's staying up
Oh, wait,
here.
hold on.
He's
Pause
going
for
to
2
UMass,
seconds.
so maybe he'll stay in college.
So let me get something straight. They were picking on me for my tires coming unglued, but Bishop had tires coming off the whole cart all completely
What?
for 8 scale.
Yeah, but the glue worked.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Well, Andrew did. Tom held it together. Andrew just
Yeah,
threw in the towel.
Tom's
So how are they picking on me for my unglued mounted?
Who was
my
picking on you?
They're picking on me for my 8 scale car last summer.
Who?
A couple people.
Oh.
My tires came unglued.
I have a hard time believing that. This community is very supportive and uplifting.
Throw in that link, guys. We got
Have you seen the post so far?
the new merchandise page is going. Check those out if you guys want a sweatshirt, hat, something like that. I just made the scale truck shirts too, guys.
Wheels falling off must be a TLR thing. It was Sunday. I forget the kid's name, but
Aaron Walsh.
yeah, wheels just ejecting. And I checked
Needless to say, he's got a new buggy.
I checked Facebook that night, and it
he
was
raced it last night.
TLR 5.0 roller for sale.
He's got a V63 now.
Yeah, I did see that go off. for
He
sale.
raced it last.
He did pretty good. He did pretty good there.
I heard the new Losi prototype buggy is going to come with a bottle of blue Loctite.
I heard him in the lead all the time. So
There's Tony Stratton. What's going on, Tony? Tony, your boy said he's going to run stadium truck Friday night.
Yeah, I thought he was coming down to True Tires for me today. I don't know what happened there.
You show up with a stadium truck, Tyler, and it's going to be business. I'm taking you to school.
Oh, wow! I did see you playing with that stadium truck today. I almost forgot that you owned one.
I do.
He's just got so good at buggy racing that he had to put him on the shelf and run stadium truck now.
More that I can only do one thing at a time.
What motor you running in that stadium?
Don't say.
It's a Phantom 3.5 Outlaw drag motor, but it's actually a 10.5 inside.
It's actually it identifies as a 10.5.
There it is.
Dakota Fenn had to Loctite the wheel nut. Well, there you go.
Well, you can run
That's
a
funny.
10.5
He did have to do that.
without
I remember Dakota Penn. We were talking him up all week, and his wheel fell off in the first race. That happened. That was pretty good.
fell off a couple times.
Oh, it did. Was it one of the ones? Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good.
Placing that whole.
I remember that one.
You guys can battle for a second.
That was 4-wheel though.
Bring that stadium truck, Tom.
I will make some drag racing shirts, by the way. That is on the list. Drag racing shirts, and maybe something for the minis. I'm gonna try listing a lot of the event shirts on this page coming up. It's just something new we're trying out. So, but if you guys want what's on there, just order it. It ships right to you. And honestly, the proceeds just help us keep doing this kind of stuff.
So I'm confused
Well,
because my boy Gavin here is in the chat saying that Charlie Truggy.
Trevi.
I thought his
Chevy.
Trevi.
Chevy.
I thought it was Truggy. I'm like, I guess he runs a
I
stadium
always say
truck.
it wrong.
Anyway,
Yes, he does.
he's saying that Charlie T is going to take it down, but I don't know how he's going to do that because Tyler Stratton said he's borrowing Charlie's truck for Friday.
Oh.
So
Gnarly Charlie or Charlie Trevi?
Charlie Trevi.
Ah,
Gnarly Charlie needs to bring his stuff too. Stadium truck.
I heard he retired. The competition.
I got that
Yeah,
Charlie
Justin, bring
dialed
that
stadium set up, Tyler P.
yeah.
Bring it, Stratton. As long as it. No, I'm not going to say that. That'd be mean. I'm not going to say that.
Oh,
I was going to fire a shot across the bow about motors, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, now you gotta say it. Say
No.
it. Say it. Say
No,
it.
no, no, no.
Say it.
For this
Don't be scared.
coming
battle
up
for
Friday
points,
night
yeah.
dirt season, we've been tossing around the idea of doing a Friday night points series as well. So let me know if you guys are interested in doing that. Probably do a 8 to 10 week series with a couple drops, more or less the Tuesday night format. So let me know how you guys feel about that one. Looking like it's going to be a go.
Well,
say go.
will the shirts be like R1 Motors, one size fits all?
Techno truck. Do we have a techno truck?
Well, that's the bonus of doing the shirts online because we never have the shirt size.
You can literally order any size that you want.
Any size they want. And he's going to try to make the ones for the races coming up. And that way we don't have 8 million shirts
It's just-
around
we're-
all the time.
we're basically gonna get it.
Very difficult.
With the amount of shirts that we're trying to make here, it's going to turn into like an American Eagle in here, and we just ain't got the room for it. So this way, you guys get exactly the size you want. Exactly, you can. There's like 5 different colors of each apparel item, so you can pick the color, and it comes right to you. So we'll still have some sweatshirts here in the shop, but these are going to be kind of exclusive to Streamlabs. What else do we got here? Do we have any techno truggies? You know?
I believe one just came in that box. I don't know if it's a truggy or a buggy, but
I think it's
pretty
a
Truggy. It's good
Pretty
possibility
sure
we
it's
have
truggy,
one.
yeah.
Message us after, and we'll let you know.
You guys should do a rock crawler race on the carpet track. That would be hilarious to watch.
Didn't we?
What?
Did
As
we-
long as all the jumps were tabletops.
No, we did that one time.
Fall off the edge.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was me and Tyler. We ran our
I still want to get a monster truck race on the carpet.
we did
Ooh.
rock crawlers.
High bite with monster trucks. That'd be crazy.
We got to talk to
Do it. I
the.
gotta find out the place. There's a place out in the Midwest doing it. It's pretty cool.
We got to talk to the monster truck guys when they come in March and ask them if those guys would be down for something like that.
They will. They would do it.
Off-road monster truck challenge jumping carpet track race. TM.
We could do some rock crawling at the same time. Rock crawling race.
Rock crawling racing.
Sure.
Nothing, Tom. I was just going to pile on to your comment.
What was Tom's comment?
No, Bishop said, he goes, Tyler, you have that smug look. What are you thinking?
I told you to say it.
No, I'm not gonna. But if you see smoke coming out of my ears, call for
Oh, I
help.
already see it.
They said you should have worn your RC Madness sweatshirt. Although Tyler's sporting a Reedy one over here.
It's because that's what I have.
I always wear champions.
Do you have
I always
any
wears
Reedy
a-
electronics
He
in
always
your
wears a
car?
Reedy. He always wears a Reedy.
I have one of their batteries.
I have a Reedy battery.
Go back to all my videos. I always wear champion.
Well, it's because you are.
My man.
He's trying to get that champion sponsorship.
Yeah, I was gonna say he must be sponsored by
It's
Champion.
not working out.
It definitely isn't. They denied my request.
I heard they paid for the Tamiya belt in this Honda.
They sponsored his Honda repair.
Definitely did not. I wish they did.
Leaving last week's podcast, we get into the parking lot. Tyler fires up the diesel.
Get a pocket.
Olin fires up the Accord.
Like a
The Accord
kangaroo.
was louder.
Only gonna get a pocket on his shirt like a kangaroo carrier on his butt. That's how basically he's been carrying that thing around. To be honest with you.
It's like a Joey.
Listen,
Have you guys seen my buggy?
I'm trying to promote. I'm trying to promote the class.
Like one of those little baby
Listen.
holders things on the side.
We only have a few more of these left. So.
Every
And I'm
time,
not even kidding about that. I think there's 4 left.
Yeah.
every time I get something, you guys
And
say
it's Chinese
I never,
New Year, so we won't get any until February.
Definitely won't.
Oh, we
You
got-
guys always say I don't promote the class that I'm running, so here I'm promoting it.
Oh, we got a comment on the brushless snowmobile.
Who?
Uh-oh. They do make a brushless snow. Well, they make a 3D printed snowmobile, and
It's about
which case
$1,000.
you would make it brushless. I do have the files for it. I'm still trying to allocate the time to actually make it. But I have seen one. One of the guys here does have one. I'm not going to call him out because I don't know if he wants the attention. But it is pretty awesome, to be honest with you. I'm hoping maybe I can get him down here this weekend when it snows. If you're watching, buddy, bring that thing down because I want to film that and show you these guys. It's pretty sick. But yeah, the guy doesn't sell them very often either. And they're like $1,000 when he does decide to put them up.
Woo.
But it's a lot of 3D printing work that he puts on, but they look pretty sick.
Yes, Tony, you do need one. Come down. They're fun. You can drive mine if you want to test it.
Pink and yellow snowmobile coming soon.
What are you talking about, the buggy or the snowmobile?
No, he's talking about this.
Oh, I thought he meant snowmobile.
He needs that too, I guess.
Like, Tony is the kind of guy that would have one of everything.
I would do snowmobile, but it's too cold.
It's definitely cold.
Wait till summer?
Yeah, Tech did used to make one. This one is better than the Hard Attack one, I think. I don't know. Chris doesn't seem to be sold on it.
On what?
On what?
The snowmobile. What else we got? Andy Allen chiming in. How have you been, buddy?
How's the weather in Florida?
It is cold here, actually. Come to find out.
Did you find a building down in Florida? We can have Madness South. I can just
Madness South.
fly down there in the private jet and hang out.
Yeah.
Can I come?
It would give us a reason to finally use that private
Well,
jet.
Yeah.
I was talking about Andy's jet. We don't have one.
Oh. got me excited.
What do you mean? The only thing we got is what do you got? 300,000-mile Chevy pickup.
Actually, 360,000.
Well, yours lasted longer than Justin's. His doesn't have 300,000.
That was a jab. Yeah,
Nope.
you did last
Well, I
long.
figured
Well,
Justin's listening.
I mean, it didn't really. I mean, to be honest, I guess it lasted longer, but it's got the same problem.
RCM2.
That's what we're talking about, Andy. RCM2. You can be our angel investor, and we'll spend RC Madness 2 will be let's see, October through April in Florida, and then RC Madness 1 will reopen again from April till I don't know when it gets too hot.
But what am I
Too
gonna
cold.
wait? Hold on, you guys can't close.
We're not closing. We're going to RC Madness 2. You can come with us.
Okay.
Please. All right. And everybody owns a jet.
Do you not?
Yeah, what's up?
It's standard practice.
We'll just get one of those lift things.
The what?
That lift.
Lift.
Personal quadcopter you can fly right down to Florida with.
Oh, the
You
personal
don't, even,
quadcopter.
you don't even need a pilot license.
Yeah, I bet they're just handing those out.
Andy's probably got one. Go with his 12 jet skis and quads. He's probably got one already.
The head gasket is not holding on. Oh, that's my brother. What's up, buddy? What's up, Miles? He knows about the head gaskets. He's talking about my truck, which
I mean, it's there, but it's perforated.
it's held on by a prayer. That one stud just clinging on for dear life. What else do we got? Had something I wanted to say too, just 2 seconds ago, and I can't remember it. Unbelievable.
Snowmobile.
Well, I guess we can talk about the snow. Saturday, if you guys are, I don't want to make anybody go out and driving. I'm not condoning driving in weather you're not comfortable.
But we do live in New England.
But I will be here, and I will be probably bashing around in the parking lot if you guys want to come down and bash around with us and
You're
do a
not
little
working
filming.
Saturday?
What?
You're not working Saturday?
I am half working Saturday.
Just
It'll be plowing, bashing.
Yes. So we were going to be bashing in the parking lot, so you come check that out, do a little filming.
So hold on.
Paddle tires required.
I have one request.
You can run your LC buggy on.
No,
Oh.
not that. It's actually well in the snow. But can you do a jump out of snow over into the golf course, the driving range?
we don't condone jumping across the street.
That would be illegal.
Yeah, that would be illegal,
But if you bring a shovel,
but I suppose it's
Well, I'm
capable of
saying-
doing so.
We could jump in the parking lot.
yeah, just jump like into the dirt track.
Okay.
Be just as much fun.
Big Dog will be there Sunday.
Oh yeah, but we can
It's-
do
Oh, yeah,
the side.
Tamiya.
Honestly, it'll depend on the kind of snow. If it's light and fluffy stuff, it's
You forget
gonna
about
get tore up.
Yeah.
If you close a bunch of overweight 40-year-old guys, will be crying. Wow,
We're not gonna close.
Turner, I think you're part of that.
We're just
demographic.
talking about.
So, Sean,
talking
being-
about a second location.
I'm not in my
Not
40s, but I
close.
resemble that.
We're talking about
We
Saturday.
were just talking
We're
about Andy
Saturday.
Allen, our angel investor.
Oh,
That's all.
they were talking about
Had nothing to do with
Florida.
us.
I was
It was
talking about
either
Saturday.
Andy or Ty Casey was going to open one in North Carolina because he's got a lot of money too, I guess. But
Oh, that's RC Madness 3.
he didn't. He never got back to me. So.
Yeah, Tyler, that's in the works. We're gonna do something like that. Tyler C and I were talking about doing a motor podcast.
Oh yeah, we got that in the works.
So
right now.
before it gets hidden, I think his first name is Durbin.
I got the comments.
Dustin?
right here, too.
He asked what Tamiya kits are in stock. Is the website current?
We have a lot of Tamiya kits.
It's
and
pretty
stuff.
current for
Yeah,
this
if
miles.
you're looking for the off-road re-releases, stuff like that, they have a ton of stuff.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, we get them in there all the time.
We don't have a Clodbuster. I know that.
Yeah, those have been out of
Those are out
stock.
of stock, and people are looking for them. But
Yeah,
we definitely have Blackfoots and Midnight
Monster
Pumpkins
Beetle,
and Monster
Pumpkin,
Beetles,
Lunchbox,
Super New Avante,
I
the
saw-
Hot Shots, both Hot Shots.
Fire Dragon, Thunder Dragon.
Yeah.
They've got 2-wheel, 4-wheel.
We
all
got
the
more than
goodies.
I can list. I don't know. We got a lot of Tamiya kits right now.
Yeah, I'll try to do a little quick video. Actually, maybe I'll try to do a little quick video before I run out tonight, just to see what's on the
with
show.
stock, yeah.
I try to do it every so often. It does change quite often. We do get a lot of traffic for them Tamiya kits, but there's some pretty cool ones. We actually saw that new Avante the other day. I don't know if you were here for
Yes,
that one.
I did.
What a car that was! Shout out to Brent for that. That was a great job he did on the paint for that thing.
Yeah, I was blown away by how well.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like if I've ever seen a box art perfection car, that
Yeah,
was it.
He
It was
nailed it, dude. That thing was
killer.
great. I'll have to hit him up again so we can do a little side video on that thing. Oh, there's Ty Casey tuning in finally. How about that intro, Ty? You seen that intro I made?
Can you see it?
What's that? What are we looking at?
The new Avanti on the TD4 chassis. I think it's
I don't know
TD4.
if they'll be able to- No, they definitely can't see that, but I can see it.
That's all that matters.
The camera's too far away today.
I know they definitely don't have a
you
big
can
wig.
post this pick up though.
Yeah,
They
post
might
that
have a
to the-
Fox.
Post it up on Facebook and they'll see it.
Durbin.
Chris is gonna post up a picture of that Avante. That's the new one, right?
Yep.
That thing's cool. I couldn't
I
believe
think,
how
I
smooth.
think we should have a class for this.
I couldn't believe how smooth the suspension was.
Spec class. This thing would be cool.
I'd be on
like
board
a
for
rally, like we'll do.
Well, and
Bring
it's
back the short course nationals in this, but I don't know if we got enough short course guys yet.
the Tamiya
We're
eccentric
still working
nationals.
on that.
I would
But
definitely.
this
Me
would
as
be
well,
definitely
short course
cool.
nationals.
Yeah.
You bring that back. That was fun.
I think the only you'd have to do it on dirt because it comes with ball diffs. But it's like it's all hex hardware. Like it's the closest thing to a modern 4-wheel buggy that Tamiya has done. You know, I mean, aside from the TRF stuff, which rest in peace. I wish TRF still existed.
Good new money, good money. It's not so much that you could get good money for it. Tamiya's just currently on back order. They'll probably be out again. I suppose you could if nobody's selling it.
Turner says they have the Nova Fox. Okay. The Nova Fox was a good build because I did one of those a few months ago.
Considering a 1/16 E Revo, would you recommend? Yeah, they're not bad cars.
No, they're fun.
I mean, it depends on what you want to do with it. The only problem I have with these smaller scale vehicles is that they start getting hung up in the grass and the snow and stuff like that. They just don't have the ground clearance in the tires. That's why I usually lean more towards 10 scale. But quality wise, the Mini Revo is definitely a decent car. But I would consider 10 scale. That's just my own opinion on that. But if you put those 16 scale Revos on 3 cells, they're ridiculous.
Yeah, they're fun.
Well, too much, honestly. They tend to just blow the diffs right out of themselves. Is TCS ever coming back? You said TCS was coming back, right? What was it?
Yeah,
May?
I'm not sure the date.
It's usually
but,
May-ish, isn't it? Give or take.
Yeah, I believe it's definitely in May. I don't know if he gave me the actual date yet.
TCS is coming back this year, I believe.
Ty Casey, Olin Newman is taking up space. LOL. Wow.
You know, you used to be my friend.
Brutal.
Now I'm going to delete you on Facebook.
With friends with friends like that.
Delete you.
Where's my phone?
And then Ed chimes in, Olin's my boy.
Drag batteries in stock. Yeah, I think we got some of the Trinity batteries, Eddie. Those, what are they, 6400s or something like that? I don't know, the couple hundred C rating ones, the brick looking jobs.
Yeah.
Drift track. I don't know about drift track. We just got the on-road track in the back, but we don't really have enough space to build any more tracks. We're
They can
Kinda
do drift on the
hitting a rev limiter here with track space.
Buy more land.
on the on-road.
Buy more land, we'll build a drift track.
Well, they can do drift in the springtime.
Start mowing the lawn really short.
Velodrome.
on the asphalt.
Yeah, I mean, they can drift back there if they want. Well, what do we got? Some buggy discussion?
What's the best 4-wheel 10 scale buggy for carpet racing?
I would say either
Flame on.
B74 or
The
the
Evo.
Cat L1. I'd probably still give it to the Cat, though, right now, just from what I see. As far as handling goes, I can't take anything away from the B74, but
I think the 74 might have the nod in stock.
Well, the Yokomo's been doing good too, so.
But like I look at
dig it with the X-ray. That any of those cars are good.
Spencer's good with the X-ray, and so is Keith. So it's kind of hard to say like X-ray's not in the hunt. I mean, they're
actually, Steve's got that B74 ripping hard, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
But
going to
you-
come down to driving.
you've got to go out of your way to buy something that won't work.
Yeah.
If you stick within the top 4 recommended cars, you will be the limiting factor, not the car. I'd
Well,
say.
that goes back to my comment earlier.
It's a good point.
All the top guys,
We paved
they
over it.
spend the time to tune their cars. So if you tune anything, they'll run good.
Right.
So you got to spend the time, and these guys spend like how many times is Steve here on like a Saturday running lap after
Well,
lap
don't call him
after?
out. Don't call him out.
Oh,
He's not calling him out.
I'm not
he's
calling
saying.
him. I'm just saying that
He puts in the effort.
Yeah, he
Steve's
puts in-
sneaking down here.
Steve-
Calling him out.
Steve's preparation game.
I mean,
I didn't see him at all.
Did you see? So he comes in
I
today.
mean, Steve Johnson.
Steve Johnson.
He's been home making videos. I don't know what you guys say.
Well, I was going to say.
Steve
So
Johnson comes down and runs lap after lap after lap.
Steve's preparation for racing is basically 50% practice, 25% mounting tires, and 25% making memes. I think that's how he does it, and he's fast. So don't forget, make memes.
Right. Or even
But I think he'd be fast with anything.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
Even
Cars
without
are
the memes?
different, but I think no matter what car he owned, he would be fast.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, he
Right.
spent
And
time-
he's a free agent,
he's a free agent.
No sponsor.
so
He's not a.
I appreciate him.
He's not a contracted
100%.
customer.
No, he's sponsored by MasterCard, right?
Yeah,
If I
man.
remember
yeah,
correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Don't bring a techno to a carpet party. Yeah,
It's a pretty good call,
Some
actually.
truth. There's some truth there.
Oh, who was the young lad that was here?
Ooh.
Sponsored by Techno.
Ask Stratton. He's
weekend.
driven them all.
Someone
Shots
here for
fired.
Techno?
I don't know. He's running all Techno. He did good. He ran stock buggy. Brendan came from New Hampshire.
He did good though.
He ran a techno?
I think he finished third. No, he ran an
Banging the
associated.
table, it sound loud.
Sorry. He ran an associated. He runs Techno in the dirt, I guess.
And just zip tie your hands to the chair.
He was fast.
Doing the Donkey Kong.
Oh, is that Johnny tuning in? And Brandon, Big Dog Brandon. What's going on, guys? Oh, Steve. Steve's watching. 75% mounting tires. He does buy a lot of tires. I'll give him that one. Oh, Eddie's sponsored by Visa.
What up, Keith?
I don't know if it was Visa or MasterCard.
Lisa. Eddie's sponsored by Lisa.
Steve can drive a Tamiya Frog to
Eddie.
the main.
He
Hey,
said
Robinson?
Eddie said Visa on here, but I guess
Well, I think so. I think Lisa pays the bill. Eddie just goes to work. She doesn't.
Oh, that was pretty good. Oh man, make sure to like and subscribe. By the way, guys,
Yeah, this is fun.
helps us out.
Yeah, I get my trailer soon. Keep it up.
Yeah, we're starting to GoFundMe to get Olin a dressing room trailer.
Yeah. My ego
We're
can't.
trying to find a good deal on it. We're trying to find. He's gonna get ready at his house.
Alright, I guess I gotta get a truck.
Oh, we go. We're letting comments rip by here. Tyler Stratton. Man, he's just full of them today.
Poor Tyler's it's just taking a beating.
What is your opinion on venting tires? Seems to be a big debate, bashing and crawling.
I'm in the dark on that.
Only if you're running in water.
Don't vent them if you're running in water.
That's what I'm saying. It's only a
Don't
problem
vent
if you're running in water. Otherwise, you don't need to do it.
No, venting them I think is good, but if you plan on running it in the water, do not vent them. And if it's already pre-vented, I usually throw a little bit of electrical tape over. Sometimes the rim's got a hole on the inside, throw some tape over that. Like, as soon as water gets into those foams, that's when the tires blow apart. The water is trying to get out, and it can't, and eventually it gets so much centrifugal force that it just blows the rubber right off. So venting tires, not if you're running in water. Are you going to stream outside race when summer comes? Yeah, I'm going to definitely try. I want to get some A-scale going and drag racing. I'm going to try. I only have really one good computer for the streaming, so I have to pick events sometimes. Cameron, get out of here, bro.
I'm not sure. Is he trolling or is he not trolling?
Oh, he's definitely
Of course
trolling.
he's trolling. That's Cam
Okay.
Dow. Where
Well,
you been, Cam? Where you been, bro?
Even in person, I can't read him
What
when
did
he
Cam
is
say?
or
He
isn't.
said,
What does venting tires mean?
'Cause it's always the same delivery.
You got to come back down. I don't know. You've been all-pro golfer now or something like that. That's what I heard.
What?
Going to the indoor driving range or something like that.
we crashed the system. Too many viewers.
What?
They're saying that.
Rick said the stream stopped. Then he said he's back on.
I don't think we have too many viewers.
Too many viewers.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Tyler's goal was 100, and I don't see 100. There's only 71.
Well, but that's one.
That's. But you have to take.
Somebody. So that is an RC podcast first. Someone just made a donation. You see that?
Hey,
Hey, thank you, Fat
no,
Man.
no, no. That donation is going towards my trailer because I said it, and they're taking donations. So.
Well, I get 80% commission on that.
Oh.
Glad somebody's making money.
For Olin's trailer. Thanks, buddy. I think that's Tony. Make a motion if it's Tony. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Tony D?
Yeah, it's Tony.
My man.
I thought it was. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for the donation. I knew that was possible to do, but I don't even know how to do it myself, so I appreciate that. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Olin really wants that trailer. I gotta make a t-shirt that says saving for Olin's trailer.
But the trailer needs to be like
Yeah.
an Alabama trailer. It needs to be like a banjo out in the front lawn trailer.
Tornado Alley.
Like a 75 Camaro on cinder block
With like a
trailer.
bunch of like
That's what we
old
should have, a
tires.
trailer.
Yep.
We should have a trailer race. We could do the 12 scale GT12 trailer race.
Cool.
Tony D, work on that.
GT12 trailer race.
Put some trailers on the back of your GT12s. I can see
Oh,
you,
man.
John, Tony, Tony, Paul Silvestri. I could see you all doing that. Figure 8 GT12 race.
We
with
might
trailers.
have just stumbled into an event. Open oval, the race for Olin's trailer. Smash up derby, a special event.
I parked my Kia in the woods. That would be on the crawler course, I would assume.
You see a bunch of cars crawling on it.
I don't know why it froze for a second. I got nothing wrong on my end, so I don't know about
it's
that
still
one.
Going.
Must be the hundreds of millions of views that we're getting.
Maybe.
They're all just jealous of Camp Bishop.
Bishop does have a pretty sweet trailer, to be honest with you.
Keep it locked up, Tom.
I believe Tom's trailer's for sale because he's moving to North Carolina. So
Oh, we might be able to.
he won't need it down there because it's warm.
You hear that, boys? We have to get the gang together and buy ourselves a trailer.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want a setup like that.
You guys watching know who I'm talking to right now.
Air conditioning, get a little Predator generator, stick
I
it
want to do a
outside.
video on that trailer, actually, Tom. When next time you're coming around with that trailer, I want to do a video because it's a pretty sweet setup he's got in
really
that.
is.
Honestly, it's a cool.
Yeah, it is.
What do we got? Vintage race night, Kyosho. We don't have a vintage night, mostly because there's just not enough nights in a week. But we could possibly do a vintage event.
It would be cool to have like premeditated.
Well,
like,
kind of going with the Tamiya thing we were just talking
Yeah.
about, more or less. That would be. We're trying to work on the schedule now. We got so many tracks and so many events that it's hard cramming in things. To be honest with you. Eve of Destruction. Yeah, that's a decent name. The race for the Eve of Destruction, Olin's race trailer.
I think that's a great idea.
Does the Furitech work with the SCX? Oh, I don't know.
New one?
Does that say SCC 24?
The new one?
What's the new one?
It doesn't work with the new Jeep speed controller, no.
Oh, you have
Something.
unless you get a standalone receiver.
Correct.
Oh, because the old all-in-one unit you could use as a receiver, but you can't with the new one.
Yeah, they must have changed
I don't know
it.
if that's the question or not, but the Furitech does work with the SCX24. They sell a conversion kit for it, but you'll need to put your own radio with it if it's a newer model. But you should probably put your own radio in it anyway, because that radio they come with is pretty crappy, to be honest with you. CRC direct drive, one cells with CRC tires. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for the likes. I see them keep rolling across the screen there. What else we got? What does that say? Indoor carpet on road anymore? Yeah, we run that we do Saturdays oval and Sundays is just road course. GT12 and Formula One have been the biggest. We just talked about that recently on our last podcast. So.
We're running them on Tuesdays too, no?
Oh yeah, Tuesdays too. Jeez.
So Tuesdays and Sundays,
Tuesday,
and there's
GT12 and
definitely with
Formula.
some guys down tonight trying to do Euro trucks either Tuesdays or Sundays if anybody's got them. I know a bunch of people have them.
Yeah,
And I know Chris and
Oh yeah, the Euro trucks.
yeah,
You guys are trying to get the Euro trucks going again.
I
If
know
you guys
Frank
got those.
August has got one, and Garth, I know if you're out there, you got one. So just dust some things off. Tim Vahey got
Thanks
some
for
guys
the
that want to
likes.
do it, and
I'll
some
get the likes rolling in.
Frank wants a GT, the GT class too, which I got a bunch of guys that have Vortex.
The World GT? Oh
No,
GT,
they wanted the
oh,
regular
box shop.
G2. So
Oh, yeah.
there's a bunch of guys that got Vortex too that wanted to get into it. So I mean, if you guys want to start doing something with sedans, I know sedans hasn't been super popular, but we can definitely make a class. We'll create a class. We'll
We'll
make it happen. I mean,
box stock Vortec would be awesome
Yeah.
if we can get that. We did do that for a little while, and it was pretty fun.
I know Anthony Jasmine has the bigger one, the Supras.
That's super.
That's a
good
good-looking car.
That looked good on the track. to be
I'd
honest
say
with you.
everybody could get one of those, but I think we only have one, so
Yeah.
That new
it's
Supra
not
is
a
my
lot, but
favorite BMW.
it's really cool. So
But it was slick. I caught that though.
I mean, we could have could definitely make it happen. Just
Yeah.
gotta show up. That's all.
We just need people. to
We
show
open
up
at
and
9
run
o'clock on Sundays, so just show up and we'll create a class.
Tamiya box stock TTO2 on. Yeah, we'll do that. Literally,
we used to do June's
Whatever we
GT
get
class.
enough of.
He wanted to do it by himself and his group, and we did it. So I mean, if you guys want to make your own, as long as it's a car that would go on the on-road track, we got those new things from UDI there, the rally cars.
oh yeah,
Mm.
the rally car, the breaker,
Yeah.
and the Panther.
I think that rally car.
The rally
would be
car
a
is cool.
class
I posted
in
up a
itself.
pic of that the other day on Facebook.
It's like
That new rally car.
$150. It's kind of like in the mini thing. We could probably run that the mini lats, and we could run it on road. You could do both.
Yeah, that
Oh,
I'll
we
probably
haven't
do a
tried
little
it
video on the little rally car because it kind of looks like an
Mini
older
Nats.
Subaru. It looks like old Subaru Quattro. like rally type car. It's pretty cool. It's pretty
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like the
pretty
retro
cool.
kind of looking one. What motor do you recommend for four-wheel drive?
What's up, Colton?
13.5 probably because
Like,
that's
oh.
the biggest class.
Well, I think that's
What
probably
brand?
what he meant, but the
13.5?
brand.
Man, we're
could
talking
run-
motors tonight.
You could run a Phantom. You could run a Trinity. You could run a Motive. You could run a Hobby Wing. What else is there?
LRP.
Deacon,
Putnam.
R1.
Oh,
R1. Yeah,
R1
I don't know.
10.5.
All kinds of controversies are on. Deacon.
LRP.
LRP. Of course, if you run the LRP, you want to run the LRP speed control with it. Ask Justin Allen.
And the LRP battery.
Yeah, make it a combo.
Eric Swenson, what's up, buddy?
Eric Swenson wants to know if we're running SCBs anymore, but
Looking,
I don't
judging
know
by
anybody's got any SCBs.
judging by Robin's comment, Eric's out to lunch right now. Couldn't even type. Had to have his girl do it. That's too good. That's too good. Shout out to Eric. He'd be a good. Why don't you come run some on road, Eric? You'd be good for that. Keith, Hobby Wing. Yeah, you can't run with Hobby Wing stuff. That's for sure. What?
it's the freaking kids just like arguing in the chat. Yeah, Gavin's like, what time you guys open tomorrow? And Charlie's like, 11 every other day, dude. Come on.
Charlie getting our back there.
Man, you guys are brutal.
We're gonna have Charlie come down and just answer the quick comments for us.
I know.
Charlie?
Bring my it's Trevi, yeah.
Yeah.
Bring my UDR and paddle, dude. Bring that Saturday, dude.
Oh yeah, that would be sick.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna toss some paddles on the Mojave.
Get
dude.
Adam to bring that fifth scale.
Cough, cough, team
So
scream.
Tell Adam to get the fifth scale. We'll see. DBXLE.
Actually, I'm texting him right now if he's not
That'd be
watching.
pretty fun.
I'm texting Adam live.
You get him to bring that. Carissa will bring the Max and the X Max. She's got a couple. Heck, she could bring the boat. She could do some snow boating.
I remember that.
Keep cool.
That didn't work very good.
Halfway into the field
funny
and then
to
it
watch.
stops. Well, it's funny to watch her retrieve it.
We do got one of those airboats in there. That would be cool. If somebody wants to get that, they can go rip that in the snow.
That would be nice.
Last time we had an airboat, we took it out on the street. It didn't last very long.
Texting him now. The snow bash is gonna get to the next level here. If you don't have something, to drive.
Get the camera charged.
Well,
Yeah, right.
Shorts
maybe
aplenty.
Justin Allen will be around on Saturday. You can take the cat out there and make some jumps. But
Justin's
he'll
not
probably
gonna
be
He's gonna be
plowing.
plowing parking lots.
Oh, that's why he didn't come today.
That's
He's
all
gonna
right.
be plowing.
Your boy Tyler C will be here, and I barely know how to drive a cat, so we'll be all right.
Can't be that hard.
It's not.
Isn't it just 2 sticks?
2 sticks and there's a pedal somewhere. All right.
Pedal somewhere.
What else have we got? I don't see marshalling race. Oh, damn, these guys are just at each other. And
They are.
The show is in the comments right now, ladies and gentlemen.
What's the comments?
It's oh, they're right there.
I can't see it.
All the young guys bicker.
That's the YouTube one. Check those out. Oh, Adam texted me back. Tell him.
Okay.
Hopefully he's on the live show right now. I don't even know. What do you guys want to see us talk about on future podcasts, by the way? And how are you guys liking the show in general? Is something different you want to see? What's the feedback?
More Olin, less Olin.
Yeah, mostly what I'm thinking.
More Olin? Yes, I agree. 100%.
What's a good banger to just run around with the kids? That's your
What? What's a good one?
Yeah.
Good basher?
yeah.
Whatever you
Banger.
think looks good.
Less Olin.
No,
No,
you could do, like,
I was talking about.
Flash, you could do like the Arma 3Ss.
Yeah.
The Arma 3Ss are actually a pretty good. They're a pretty solid deal
Bang
for the
for
money.
buck.
They're $370, and then you need the battery charger, which they sell for $115 if you have nothing. And I did do a video on that a while back.
That's what Tom Bishop said.
What?
Team Screen. I didn't
Oh.
mention that one.
For a motor.
13.5 in the 4-wheel drive. That's what Tom Bishop said. My bad. John was here this weekend. He's probably yelling at me now. He's in Florida right now, so
They'll see this one.
We
He's
love
not-
doing
he's
the
not-
lives
he's not
too. We
cold.
just can't do them every week.
Didn't we say we were trying to do it like once a month?
We're gonna try for once.
Ha More
I didn't
Olin.
see you, Marshall.
More Olin.
Is your facility available for corporate events?
Yes.
Well, no, because right now we have no rental trucks and we're not renting anything out. Just in the because of the whole pandemic thing going on, we just are generally avoiding sharing of all the rental cars. Not kind of our decision and kind of the decision of the general public at the moment, because we have in the past done parties and stuff like that. The party room has since become the podcast room.
Mm-hmm.
and we had sold off all the rental trucks a couple of years ago now. It's a year, at least a year or so ago now.
2 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. So at the moment, no corporate events. Sorry, buddy. But
Well-
if you got an idea, we can talk.
I would love to
What's
see
Dustin's question?
Pause for 2 seconds.
I can't pause.
Well, I mean, like,
everybody stop
No,
writing.
I'm not sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
But what I'm saying is, like, if they have their own cars and they want to rent out, like,
If you have your own cars, we
That's
can get
what I'm
something
saying,
together. But
yeah.
his comment said, "Were you able to supply the cars?" for
Right.
you?"
oh,
But-
I didn't see that part. My
Yeah.
bad.
So if you have your own cars, we can definitely work something out. But at the moment, we do not have any cars to rent out.
I'm not wearing my
Do you see any
bottles.
question from Dustin?
Oh, Dustin's question. I'm sorry.
Go for it. What's the
Says,
question?
I don't know. Tom Bishop said, "Please answer Dustin's question." He asked you.
No, that was the one.
That was Dustin's question.
Was.
Dustin, or that's a Durbin?
Yeah, it's not
Durbin
Dustin,
Hunter?
but
I don't know if that's the one you're talking about.
no, it was. We
Oh,
we
Oh,
got
maybe he just spelled it wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I missed it the first time there. They're rolling a little quick. I'm watching Facebook and YouTube here back and forth.
I mean, this is corporate events, parties.
I'd love
It's
to
just
see a
supplying
bunch
the
of
trucks we don't have right now.
stuffed shirts come in here trying to drive RC cars.
We've done events at other places, brought the trucks there, but right now we just don't.
Oh, shout out to Reckless Hobbies as well. They're doing a race this Saturday. And
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
it's supposed to be Saturday, but with the impending weather, they may push it out another week to the next weekend or something like that. He didn't get the information from me. That's just I talked to him a little bit this morning, but I told him I'd give him a shout out. Check those guys out. Reckless Hobbies race this weekend. Oh, thanks for the tip there, guys. Thanks for another tip. That was cool. Who was that? Armando. Oh, Armando. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, Frappier. That is a 10.5 in there.
For what?
I mean,
Yeah, we got the little Rocket 10.5. Had one of those on the show before, and then we put an XR10 Pro on it. And what show did we just talk about that car? 2 shows ago, I think.
2 shows ago, yeah.
And then we put some boost and timing in it. The thing cranks down the straight. To be
Oh,
honest with you. It's fast, man. It's just as fast as a 10 scale car.
It's if not faster.
Why is my clan not working? I wish I knew why that wasn't working, Mondo, to be honest with you. I really don't have a good answer for you.
Best answer there. You know what my answer is. Get yourself another hobby wing.
Yeah, Hobby Wing for life.
You know what? They're
He
pretty
knows.
good if he wants to reach out to them. Because I reached out to them about a motor, and they were pretty good about getting back to me.
All right, this one's for
Tyler.
Tyler.
What? The,
Can you explain the Tyler P?
Okay.
The difference between KV and
But he
the
looked in
turns
my
on the
direction.
motor? It's right up your alley.
All right, so the number of turns refers to how much or how many times the copper winding is wrapped around the stator. KV is a number that tells you how many RPM the motor generates per volt of battery voltage. My understanding, which may be imperfect, is that they use KV for sensor-less motors
Usually, yeah.
because
More
they're
or less,
fixed timing.
Yep.
When you change the timing on a motor, it changes the KV. So for censored motors that are adjustable timing, sorry.
What?
For adjustable motors, they'll
Yelling
use the
at you.
turns because KV is variable.
Censored, rated in turns, uncensored, KV, more or less. It more or less is reading the same thing, but 2 different things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Higher KV, more RPM. Lower KV, more torque. Turns is the exact opposite, just to confuse things.
Yeah.
Choo choo, I just blew my Hobby Wing ESC.
Who?
Did you choo choo?
Plug it in backwards.
Did you plug it in backwards?
Or that, or you're just running it way too hot, too long, something like that.
Did you reverse polarity?
Yeah.
But you can reach out. Most of these manufacturers are pretty good if you reach out to
Is
them.
Choo Choo Manny?
I don't know.
Bob called him Manny. That was on. I thought that was the battery on the track.
That was the
Yeah,
battery.
you didn't blow your ESC. He
No, that
blew
was the
his
battery.
Battery, I
Oh,
thought.
maybe
Yeah.
it's somebody else then. Maybe somebody else.
That was definitely the battery.
Some people got real names, some people got screen names, so I don't know exactly who we're talking about. Thank you, Tyler. I think that Tyler. We got a Tyler P it and we got a Tyler C it because we're both Tyler.
Well said, Tyler.
That was beautiful.
Well,
I thought
I-
you did a great job.
I do-
I
I
knew
do-
you're the motor guy, so I figured I'd let you do it.
I do speak goodly.
Goodly.
Is a KV motor better than a turn motor? It's not really
Oh, it
one's
is made.
better than the other. It's just a different rating.
Yeah, it's a different way of
So,
saying the same thing.
If you have
kind
a
of.
13 turn, it's going to be in a range of certain number of kV. So
Yeah.
That's what Tyler
what
was
that
talking about,
number
the
is. I
timing.
think a 17.5 is probably in 30,000 kV range.
The 3,000.
Usually, the motor that
30,
you get is going to have to match your
30,000?
ESC.
Yeah, I think it's like 28
So
to 30, isn't
It
it?
depends on the system.
You would know. What's the kV of a 28, 17 turn? It's like 28 to 3,000, 2,800
I would say it could
to
be
30.
if you really turn the timing down, could be as low as 2,500, and it could be if you just yank the timing way high, it could be I've seen like 4,200,
But you lose torque. along the way.
4,200.
4,200 kV
Yeah,
with a crap
Right,
ton of timing.
So
yeah,
But
but how
you're
long?
losing all your bottom end. It's going
Not
to run
what hap-
super hot.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not gonna run that really long.
Well, you're not going to run it at all because it's going to be terrible. But I'm just saying, like,
You
all
just
turn,
full range, yeah.
starting from 1 and turning it up to 11, it varies a lot.
But I'm saying I think there's a range. Like they're asking what the difference
So-
is, but I think in a 17.5 there's a range that you're going to be in. There's
Like a
13.5,
practical
there's
range?
a range. Yeah.
A practical range on a 17.5 is going to be say 28 to 3,500.
Right. Yeah. So that's
You know,
Yeah,
But-
Keith brings up a good point, though. A-scale motors seem to be the exception there for some reason. They still rate those in kV and they're censored. I don't know why. I mean,
no, not all of them. The Trinity ones have like the 8.5 they call it, but
but it's still a kV motor, though. They just
yeah,
call
but
it the 8.5.
technically the other motors are KV motors too. They just went to the turns because back in the day,
It's a legacy thing.
well, yeah,
when
that's
the brush days. It was you ran 19 turn, 17 turn,
27 was
20
stock.
27
Yeah.
turn.
Well, so
So,
but that's the other
I
thing
think-
is
Some of the companies just carried that over.
even the turned motors, if you look at their spec sheet, they'll give you a KV, but it's usually at some like 30 they'll give you like at 30 degrees or at
Right.
0 degrees or whatever. Saw your comment, Keith.
But it's
So
more
when
just
I-
for a guidance, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, 17.5 came about as spec racing came about.
Right.
The 21.5, like a lot of the on-road classes are 21.5, the oval 21.5. So that's kind of how the turn thing. I think,
Well, and you
came
can't really spec out you can't spec out KV.
But plus an A scale, they don't have a spec A scale class. It's pretty much A scale.
Right.
You run A scale, so
Yeah, you
it's
can run whatever
modified.
KV
You want to
you
run a 4-cell. I mean, we don't limit the battery either. I mean, most
So-
people run 4-cell, but you can run 4-cell, 5-cell, whatever.
So to your question, Keith, if you can adjust the timing, you are changing the KV. That's why you end up having to adjust pinion size. The motor will make more RPM, but it loses peak torque. And you've got to make up for the loss of low end. So if it's adjustable timing, you are affecting the KV for sure.
Are you going to make an old Trinity Max faster? Should I go with a new motor? I mean, you can only make them so fast.
Monster Max.
Oh, that's the green motor.
Yeah.
The problem is, and Steve Fume was telling me this, which it's true. It's something that we forget because it's
boards, no?
well, heat cycles kill magnets. So over time, your rotor is still going to get soft. I mean, unless you're running the motor at
Like
like
a rotor in it, I guess.
right. So to your question, Charlie, like you
That
could
way, defining
you
motor.
could put a fresh rotor in it. Trinity's rotors have not changed much, if at all, over the last several generations. But a rotor is $40.
Yeah, at that point, buy a motor.
So you're close to the price of a new, insert name of brand, and you get everything new. So
We got to do a motor podcast. We're getting a lot of motor questions.
I would say we could do a live motor podcast. We'll cover some
Oh,
prefix information and then Q&A at the end.
and then that way you can show people
Live motor
the
podcast.
dyno
How do we feel about that?
or no.
I think I
put
like
that
it.
on there.
I wouldn't do that on a podcast.
Okay.
What?
It's loud and
Yeah.
there's really nothing to see.
Microphones
It's like,
pick
ooh,
up.
stuff
Oh, yeah,
spins,
that's true.
But what I'll do, so when we do the motor one, I've already figured out how to like get snapshots of the data plots and all that stuff. So what I'll do is I'll feed it to Tyler, and when he does,
I found out on here how I can post it up, so I can turn it on and off.
okay, yeah. So we could do it live, or he could do it in
Yeah.
on the cutting room floor, or whatever.
What else we got? The Panda Hobby Tetra. We don't have any upgrades for it yet. They do make upgrades. They're just all currently on back order. As far as
some of the aluminum stock coming, it just didn't come in yet because it was new to us. So.
yeah, the upgrades just haven't made it here yet for the Panda, but they will be shortly, hopefully. And as far as the suspension being sticky, I didn't really have that much of a problem with the one that I had open, so I don't really know there. Maybe shock bottom or a cap or something like that's too tight, maybe try putting some fresh oil in it. I'd have to see it at that
Good
point.
night, Tom.
But feel free to bring it down to me. I'll check it out.
So, just to close up on the motor stuff, Charlie, the next time you're at the track and you see me, if you want to chat, come find me. You'll regret having asked me questions because you'll get more
Tracy.
information.
Where's Tracy been?
He's been watching with us, Tracy Green.
The question about is a certified motor a sales gimmick?
We've been talking about that one lately, haven't we, Tyler?
I'm going to say no in the context of Trinity and R1 because I've run their certified hand-picked blah blah stuff. It is not a gimmick. You will get a good motor. I think there is still the possibility that if you buy a non-certified motor, you will get nearly as good of a motor. And not spend the extra 50 or whatever bucks. So at the end of the day, if you buy a good brand motor that is current, it's going to be what you need. If you want to spend the extra 75 bucks and get a few % more pop out of your motor, go for it.
At the end of the day, if you crash one time during that race,
None
Yeah.
of that matters.
So-
none of that matters. So,
Also, yes.
I mean, they're definitely faster. I mean, those new Phantom motors have been really fast too. Carissa bought one of them this weekend. She
It's just
was fast Friday night.
well,
I think she beat you, Tyler. Oh, wait a minute. We might have fell apart. You got nervous. I mentioned your name. I don't know what happened there, but
Headphones. I'm telling you.
it was pretty
Same.
bad because he didn't even
Headphones.
come back Sunday.
So I tried earplugs.
Nope. Headphones.
Unfortunately, they don't make Chris Marcy proof earplugs.
You gotta get headphones.
But Team Scream dominated on Sunday. So 1, 2, and 3. John won.
Then it was Caleb.
Yeah, was it Caleb? Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was
Caleb
Caleb
Brennan Scream?
second. Yeah, I believe in stock, and then the kid that came from New Hampshire, Brendan.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what his last name is. Killing me.
As I re-enter the Honda, should I transition to single radio
Mm.
for multiple RCs?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Sean Turner, we all fell apart last Friday. Thank you, Sean.
As far as the multiple radio thing goes, you definitely could get one good radio and bind it to all of your cars. It's just buying matching receivers, and they will work great. The only downside to having one is if you want to drive with more than one person.
Yeah.
If you're the only driver, then by all means buy one radio and bind it to all cars. But if you have, kid or friend or something, I usually tell people to just have maybe one cheaper one they want to pass off to somebody if they are trying to pass them around. But one good radio is definitely the way to go. That's what we all do for racing and everything like that. And yeah.
With
So
with
just
my
do that.
bashers at home,
Check out our radio podcast. We did one on that.
I have one good radio, and then I have like the vehicle that I would hand a friend
That's what I'm
with
saying.
with
yeah.
a cheap radio in it.
Right.
Yeah, you can only spend, $600-700 on a wicked nice radio and then pass it off to a friend that has no idea what he's doing and drops it on the ground or something like that.
I was wounded. That's my
I
excuse.
guess it depends on what you buy too. I mean, a lot of the stuff's ready to run. You buy a ready to run Traxxas, and if you buy a ready to run Arma, like the Arma stuff's going to come with a Spectrum radio already in it. It's kind of a basic radio for sure. If you want a nice radio,
Depends on what
easy
you want out of it,
usability, easy. But like all the Traxxas stuff, if you want to use the lights and the options for that, it works really good with their radio. It doesn't work very good with if you put another radio. Like if you bought a UDR that comes with the lights in it, you download the app and
The
you can turn the
Bluetooth
stuff.
module, yeah.
All that stuff works really
It's a little
well.
bit situational.
As where if you had something like that and you want to go use it with a high-end radio, you're going to lose all those features. It's kind of like with the Max with the speed controller and things. If you change the speed controller, none of the lights work. So it really depends on what you like.
Yeah, I mean, one good radio is definitely not a bad idea.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on there?
Where?
Oh, good grief! And the bots have arrived.
We're getting spammed. We're getting spammed.
That means we're doing good.
That means we're doing good.
And we immediately drop 10 viewers as a result. No. So where'd he go?
Big Mike is put in timeout. Sorry, Big Mike.
Wow, well done. You're out of here.
Go think about your actions.
So the Calandra guy. By the way, is he?
Calandra guy. Who? Brian Wynn?
No, I. Can you scroll up?
Frank
or-
Calandra?
Whatever.
He asked if Carissa is still working here, which yes, she does. She runs off-road carpet, and then she works here usually behind the counter Saturday nights. So, Mark, are you in any way associated with like Calandra Racing
Oh, Mark
Concepts?
Calandra?
Is
Mark
that
Calandra?
yeah?
Yeah, that's his brother, Frank and
Ah, cool. Okay.
Calandra Racing Concepts.
Yeah.
That's. He doesn't. I don't think he works there, but
Well,
he's still
was there an
part of
association?
the family.
Part of the club. That's cool. Yep, Carissa's still around.
Oh yeah,
Living legend.
beating Tyler.
She lives
Yup.
close. She
Yeah.
doesn't run on road though, really. I rumor has it she's putting a
She should be here Saturday.
she's
though,
putting a
bashing with us.
Sears. No, she's putting a 12 scale together. I thought she was talking about
Oh,
coming
for Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, anybody
Saturday.
running 12 scale is doomed.
Bashing in the parking lot
Oh, yeah,
Saturday
so, yeah.
with her X-Max.
Yeah.
Like she did the year before. Check out our bash video from the year before. That was pretty cool.
That was
Carissa is in that one. The bashing, winter bash.
Didn't she do the year before that too? There's
I
been a
think we
couple.
took a year off. I think last year. I don't think we did much last year.
I meant the year before. Yeah.
Nice punt.
Yeah. I don't know what else we got. Anybody else got any more questions before we start winding her down?
What about Tim's question?
What's Tim say?
It said, any luck with that Spectrum radio with the TRX Bronco?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got it mostly. Yeah, I got it all working. I just got to button up the wiring. Yeah, you're good to go. You can come on down, buddy. We'll check it out. I actually did a little short video with it too. Snuck that in there. Thanks for that one. Yeah, come on down, Tim. We'll talk. Dave Weber, me and Tyler actually did a whole podcast on electronics, and we talked about C rating, and motors and stuff for quite a while in that one. I don't know if that was one or I think it was
It was
two.
a couple
Two shows
few
ago.
ago.
But definitely check that out. I mean, 100C versus 130C is, I don't think you'd really see a difference there. It's going to come down to how new the battery pack is and internal resistance and stuff like that, more than the C rating at that point.
And how it's rated. I mean, every
Yeah.
company's a little different. So
Yeah, it could be a 130C battery rated at 100 and a 100C rated at 130. Comes down to kind of the sticker on that one.
Who's faster, Silas or Tyler Stratton?
Who won Tuesday?
Depends on which pinata you watch.
I don't know what was going on Tuesday. So one of them did. Will
Somebody
there be a
forgot the
podcast on crawlers? Yes, there will be a podcast on crawlers. I'm currently talking to TJ about that one.
It's on its way very slow.
So far we
Probably
got
tomorrow night. Right?
so far we got
Tomorrow?
a Tamiya special that Tyler P doesn't even know about. I could talk to him about that one with my buddy Chris.
Yeah.
We got the
Drag racing.
racing one. I talked to Cody and I got to talk to Chris about. We got mini nationals and then the crawler one. So those four, I don't have locked in days for those, but we definitely got time sorted for them. Oh, what's up, Mitch? Well, you haven't seen you in a while,
Mitch,
buddy.
wow.
Wow. Gotta get you and Moises back down here. I haven't seen you guys in forever. Bashing in the parking lot tomorrow, or Saturday. You're the basher guy. But yeah. I think,
Make
Oh,
a
we
video about the basics of racing rules and driver etiquette. We did do a video on
that was
like-
a relatively recent,
Yeah.
not recent,
There was a couple
early.
for early one. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah,
There's something you missed on it. They said I don't know. Remember what it was?
We missed
You
something.
didn't-
I think
you
it was the
didn't cover-
etiquette thing we missed. Like,
driver etiquette.
I
well,
thought it was a marshalling thing.
you can't go too deep into that without people
putting
starting
the
to
car
get.
back in the right lane or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I don't know what-
people start feeling like they're getting called out.
Marshall, how you like to be Marshall? That's something.
Agree with that.
That's it.
But
Keep it stock or upgrade parts to aluminum. If the factory made it plastic, leave it plastic. At least for the off-road carpet cars. These guys that put aluminum everything on the car and then you just end up breaking a more expensive part.
can't make everything aluminum, but there's definitely some tasteful aluminum to put on it. Like the steering linkage, the steering rack and stuff like that. Definitely aluminum tightens it up quite a bit. The aluminum,
the
hubs.
rear camber link mount.
there's
A lot
definitely
of cars are plastic. That metal is
yeah, it's
definitely
something
a plus.
where it's gonna rip out. Some tasteful aluminum, but you definitely don't want to go all aluminum.
Shock towers and arms and
Yeah.
Are we
that's-
talking buggy or are we talking
I mean,
slash?
just in general, you don't want to do it
I mean,
anyway.
the slashers though, you could do the steering knuckles, C-hubs and hubs. I wouldn't do
Yeah,
arms though.
you
People
just
always
can't-
want to put
you can do
aluminum
stuff.
arms on. That's the one thing I would never do.
You can do some, just don't do all of it.
Call out those superstars who don't marshal.
Yeah, I try to. You know I do. You need to do a podcast on how cheap this hobby is for our wives, since this is
Sounds
the
like
cheapest
somebody.
hobby.
That sounds like somebody that said,
This one's
if
for the
my wife
ladies.
calls and asks how much this cost,
Cut it in half.
just tell her it was only $100, and I'm supposed to know that it's
Yeah,
not called.
there's one major problem with that. I have no idea who your wife is.
Another problem with that is a thing called the internet, and all you have to do is look it up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find the prices of these.
Yeah, you can't hide nothing nowadays.
But I do like it. That was pretty good. Super cheap hobby for any wives that are listening.
Yeah.
Absolutely affordable. Nothing you should worry about at all. Don't bother checking
Oh,
the
is that Jeff?
statement.
Nothing over $200.
Jeff, who?
My boy Jeff Yeager.
No way.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Jeff?
Just did a little short video on those the Jetco tires. They're looking pretty good. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I was actually
What's up with my
overly impressed with
sponsor
them
deal?
tires.
They're not bad. They feel pretty good. Yeah, I did a little short
The
video on
packaging,
the Jetco
dude.
tires on the Facebook page.
Tyler did not like the packaging because we couldn't see the tire through the bag until
I just
he
until I
realized it
discovered-
was a Ziploc and
Yes.
it changed his life.
Yes, it did. So
And,
those Jetco tires, I did the little video. If everybody saw it or nobody saw it, whatever. They come in like a frosted bag, and I said, "What the heck is this? You can't even see the tire at all. You couldn't even see what the drive was on it. You couldn't see the tread pattern." It's like, this is stupid. And then I looked at the side of the bag, and it's a giant Ziploc bag. It's beautiful because you can open the bag of tires, pull the tire out, look at it, and then put it back in the bag and reseal it.
So
Like-
if you're a racer, you can.
I'm not even talking about racing. I'm talking about
selling.
selling tires to people, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, can I see it?" You can just pop it out. No, check that out. They can feel it. I like that. I know, Jeff.
No, they don't have many tires.
No, they were all seem to be 8 scale
Pretty
and
much,
10 scale stuff.
I think the tires you got on here are the tires for the Mini.
Well, these are the rally ones.
Those work. You got the spikes too. We got
Yeah.
both of them.
They got the mini spikes.
I don't believe they make
What?
small tires.
Unless we
you,
cut blue.
you guys got anything else? I think we've pretty much covered everything this evening.
Well, hope to see everybody at the January Jam this Sunday.
January Jam.
I know
We'll
if
be here
it's
chilling Saturday.
snowing out. I mean, I don't know. And it's a point series race on Sunday, so I mean,
We'll be here.
we'll definitely be here. We're always here. Probably
Don't,
too much, but
Don't risk your life too much on our account.
yeah.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you don't get an Uber with a 4-wheel drive. And
I don't think they do Ubers in the snow. I tried that before.
Couple $100 a ride.
if
I'll
Ty
come
Casey
pick you up.
was up here, he would have Ubered you here. And
Yeah, it's the RC Madness
Not
shuttle.
up here.
Yeah.
We'll enable you.
Oh, we should do that. RC Man shuttle.
It is.
It's not gonna happen.
300 $300 and in a 20-mile radius. I'll come pick you up.
RC Madness shuttle is gonna be Olin's trailer. He'll go
I'll
pick
have
you
Owen
up.
come pick you up,
I
but
don't
he's
know how
only
safe
got a
it's
Honda
gonna be,
Accord.
but it'll almost be like owning
That
the
may or may not have been valved.
back in the day.
Hold on. In my defense,
Can't own one of those.
I know a great guy with a 4-wheel drive Jeep that I might be able to use for the RC Man shuttle.
Who?
Who?
With the red Jeep?
Yeah.
You already wore that thing. Battery's dead in it now.
Don't worry, I gotta jump
The
out.
last time you drove it.
I already bald on that.
Does it come to
Oh,
Vermont?
we can do donuts. Can we do donuts?
Does it come to Vermont? No, but if you live in Vermont, you should be able to come down.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
You can be used to it.
because you're used to snow.
Yeah, he's like.
We drive all the way to Vermont to go skiing.
It's my
so-
brother.
Oh,
That's what he's saying.
he's got a truck.
He can drive right down
Yeah,
here.
he can drive right down here.
I know for
Yeah.
a fact he's got a pretty sweet snowmobile that he sent me a video the other day.
Yeah,
Put that
he's
in
got it
bed.
all up there. Talking about expensive hobbies, he's got a snowmobile.
Yeah, that's
like
like 10 times as much as ours.
20 grand. Him and Vic are hanging out right now.
Anyway,
Cool.
All right.
I think that's about going to be a show, guys. Another successful live event. We mentioned a little bit earlier that we're going to try to do it once a month or so. I'll try to schedule them, a few weeks out in advance and promote them like I usually do, because
I miss Besser, Chris.
we have a good time. But I like Tyler's idea of possibly doing a live motor event, more structured than just question and answer. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's another successful live event. Thanks for the donations from you guys, of course. Make sure to check out the merchandise page for sweatshirts, hats, and whatnot. That helps out a lot. And like and subscribe, Facebook and YouTube. Like and subscribe helps us out a lot, getting our information out there and try to help all these great people in this hobby. And And hope to see you guys all at the next trophy race and our bashing around.
Tuesday nights, mini nats, all that come down.
Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, Friday nights, pick a night. We're doing something.
Yep.
All right.